But if I lose, I'm down and I'm gonna pick. So Spencer opts to go with go 60 go, or go
60.
go go.
Oh boy, what a first song.
This being
The very first song of top 8 is
it's a song you can
60
handle,
go.
but also one that's got so many different rhythm changes that you have to be prepared for, along with just a big run. Don't be surprised to see Spencer get something like 7 here. But also very possible to just get a pad form early.
Oh yeah.
And one or two of those, if your opponent gets a perfect full combo and just holds all perfects, an early costs a lot. So this could really be a timing fight or
Testing,
just
testing.
straight out.
Can the fans hear?
We can, yeah.
Totally hear ya. We can too.
Oh.
What up?
You can hear?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. All right. You ready?
Got some sub-in commentary from Spencer and Corey.
Laser Park style. Laser.
Channel Z says this card draw is awful. Yeah, I would not want to play.
It's fun to watch. Awful from a player perspective.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a very high-level player base here, so. I think the biggest part about what's so energy draining about this section of the song is that all of these kangaroo gallops, whatever you want to call them, they are never like the same note, right? You don't like go back to the first note that you pushed when you started the burst.
Here's a foot switch.
You're always moving.
Spencer picking up a miss.
There's like so many candlestick steps.
Don't know if that was him on the miss or if it was just a pad. I don't know if he thought about his sensitivity beforehand or if he just didn't take his feet up enough. Had some more pressure down on that down arrow.
Yeah, both player pickers, they have the same combo, so they must have picked up a miss in the exact same spot. It was probably that.
Yeah, it absolutely
section.
was that second down arrow. Spencer getting another miss and an early. It's a lot tighter now. They're almost tied at the thousands. Corey just a little bit behind.
Yeah, it's crazy that even with the misses, Spencer's still ahead. Oh my God, it's neck and neck, dude.
He's getting a lot of earlies.
The jumps are
both,
just like
both
painful.
kind of getting eaten alive by that section there.
Yeah.
And as long as Spencer just holds this out, he's got the lead, I think by 1,000. Yeah, he'd have to really, really mess something up.
Yeah, there's some crossovers there, but
Spencer takes that with a 987. Really, when you look at a score and go, oh, my earlies and misses were more than my yellow, like eight non-perfects, 7 of them were yellows, that just shows you cannot underestimate Spencer's timing. And if his footwork's good on something, you better not mess a single thing up, because he won that with 5 earlies.
That's crazy.
But the thing is, those 5 earlies, if you change those to perfects and you get 12 and the same number of misses, 3 misses, you could win that.
I mean, it was close. You gotta go do
I gotta
card
go
draw?
do my card draw. Yep, I'm
Sounds
against
good.
Kelly on the other.
All right, D-Dar Chad's jumping off for real quick, doing his card draw. Yep, so we've got Spencer and Corey up right now. On the other cab, on the other stream, we have Hinson and Gloomy. I think they're mid-set. Yeah, they've just started. So if you want to see that, Spencer or Hinson and Gloomy, you can check out MCAT Dance, twitch.tv/MCAT Dance. That's our second stream. We will be having about some of the matches, not all of them. I think at some point, especially winners final, grand final, losers final, we're definitely going to be on one cab for that. But for now, we've got the second stream for all the other matches that you're not seeing here, just to move things along, especially because we got a late start on the bracket today. Oh my gosh. Spencer's having some issues with this cab. I think he's adjusting his like how much pressure he's putting down. Every cab is a little bit different, so you gotta learn, like exactly how much you want to push down, because you don't want to push too much, because then you're expending extra energy. but you don't want to be right on that line because that means like half the time you're not going to push the button down, you know? But that miss is giving an early lead to Corey. And part of it is just the mental game, you know? Like when you get that miss, you can't be thinking this song is over. It's all over, right? Because anything can happen to the other player. They could get, 10 perfects, 10 yellow perfects. That's equivalent to a miss. Or even, they could get fewer depending on how wide the yellow perfects are. They could get a pad early. There's a lot of center buttons in this song. This is one of the earlier charts, so it does have like the up center, down center rhythms. But Corey takes it. Hell yeah. With one perfect. Oh damn. It was 1-1 really. If Spencer hadn't gotten that miss, he still would have lost because of the early, but it would have been absolutely neck and neck. They kind of even gotten the exact same score if he hadn't gotten that early in that miss. Those are the margins we're working with here.
You had the rhythm last song. I don't know, I was flying high.
Make sure we're getting this updated here.
Alright, give me 1 sec. I want to at least give it my best, even though it's not going to come close.
Alright, winner of the first song, Go 60 Go, was Spencer. Then we had Corey winning Flying High.
Alright.
And now we're doing Spencer's Protect.
Get it, bro.
Got the Rhythm. This song is there's just so much in this song. It goes so fast. This is like the only time it really lets up. So many center buttons in those runs. Yeah, the rhythm.
Come on, man.
Spencer's disappointed with those misses, but it's super duper close. All right, Spencer pulling ahead. Corey roughing it on those middle buttons. I feel like the song should have ended there, but it doesn't. It just keeps going. There's a whole nother run.
What the fuck, man? Is this the same era? I don't know. Maybe it's on normal. I gotta check. Oh, wow. Yeah, that'll do it. What is everyone playing on normal? He's on low for this one. That had to be it. He plays on low too. Tom plays on low. He does? Okay. Yeah. That might have been the issue. Yeah, you didn't have it again. I was like, where are we?
Yep, you got to make sure to save your settings after adjusting the sensitivity. That's a thing that players have run into from time to time. Especially, sometimes you'll go to an arcade and the sensors won't be very sensitive, so you got to up the sensitivity to make sure you don't miss notes. But then, anytime you get to a new cab, you gotta change it forward, change it back. So.
Amazing on vetoing. I was like, yeah. I was just done this and left two fuzzy bunnies. Really make me think.
Wait. definitely want to make sure that. Oh, he's just going back to it.
It was fucking up there. I may as well check it, right?
That's right. Yeah. Spencer goes ham. He takes no breaks. That's insane. That's fucking insane. When he gets a yellow, we'll tell him to stop. You know, when he gets a yellow.
I was about to throw hands and someone's going to pad on my machine. No, he had on high sensitivity. I'm sure Zom's already covered it.
Yeah.
So he was just checking on lower sensitivity.
Oh, is that the default for your pad?
No, it's low. But he plays on high normally.
Oh, I see.
I was like, no, my pads are good. There's no way there's pad
No,
issues on these.
it's not the pad issue.
It's a
But,
user,
you know,
user,
everybody,
user set sensitivity, so, you know.
yeah, you can always click save on your settings, save it to what you want it to be, but it really depends on the pad. You know, arcade pads are a lot of time less sensitive
Yep. Than a home maintained
home,
machine.
Yeah. The
Anyways,
jelly slush.
that's just an
he keeps it
explanation.
crisp.
One strip of tape is all I use.
This part of the song is always very tricky because it's got some crossovers and they're forced because, you know, you have to be holding on to the button. If you let go for any amount of time, then poof, you know, you got just because you were trying to cheese it and not have to do the crossover. You know, now you've got a bunch of form check yellows. Ooh, those up centers. That's one of those early patterns that we do not do very much anymore. Ooh, those up centers. You gotta move those hips. You're right, ordinary cyber. If you do not move those hips, you're gonna get earlies. Oh, they both missed the lift.
I'm glad you were still winning, because then that would have been like the weird thing. Damn, that wasn't even close, dude. Damn, 4 earlies though. I can blow it damage. That's why I put it slower. That was 3, right? You got 3? Yeah, go 60, go, got the rhythm. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so Spencer takes it 3-1.